I'm going to install this Benedetto pickup. In order to get it centered, we're just going to skew the pick guard over a little bit without having to notch the original pick guard. So that's going to be about the approximate placement right there. I'm just going to get this tailpiece off of here, remove the strings, and I got to install an end pin jack, which has a thread in it. Figure I can wire this all up and then install it into the archtop, because there's no way I'm getting my hand inside here to put a nut behind that block. I'm gonna get it all wired up today and show you what it sounds like when it's done. We're gonna install this jack through the end pin. There's a few different styles of end pin jacks. These are a couple of them right here, but both of these require that you get your hand inside the guitar to screw this nut in. The style I'm gonna opt for is this threaded jack, but it requires you to drill and tap a hole. Oh, that's a different screw than the rest of them. So you can see there's multiple holes in there, most likely where the original one was. Now this hole is not exactly a round hole. It's kind of like a figure eight. It's got to get drilled right there, and hopefully it won't give me too much trouble when I go to drill it. Okay, here's the pickup and the pick guard. It's going to get mounted slightly askew, slightly at an angle, just so we don't want to damage the original pick guard. And it just gets attached with some double-faced tape. I'm going to put a piece of tape on the pickup itself first. If I can get this coating off of here, not taking the tape off. Come on. Try a different corner. Here we go. Okay, there we are. That's attached. So we're going to use these little thumb wheels for a volume and a tone. I think they're going to get mounted right about, yeah. Not sure how this gets mounted. Maybe this way? It would have to. I'll have to look at the instructions. 24-inch, 2 conductor capacitor. That's all it says. Well, it's got to get mounted this way. It's got to go down with the solder joints down. The tape probably just keeps it up off the pick guard enough to work. Hopefully. Okay, let me get this mounted. I should probably wire up a few things first. So I have it marked out, volume, tone, and with this configuration I put the capacitor in the B position, which is the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and solder that in. I'm going to solder them from the back side. I'm not sure exactly if that's correct or not, but that's where the other terminals are soldered, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's such a fine little spot. I gotta be kind of careful here. Well, it seemed to work. Just gonna trim off the excess. Okay, so that's in place. Now I gotta get the wiring for the pickup. I'm probably gonna wrap this so I have a little extra lead on here. I don't want to cut it right to size. You can always double face tape this to the underside of the pick guard, so I have a little extra in case he wants to change the position of the pickup or something. So this is going to go roughly here. So maybe I won't even cut this lead. I'll just keep it all. Keep my wiring diagram here. I'm doing the 1 volume, 1 tone. Spin it this way so I don't get confused. So it's going to be ground to the pickup, positive to the pickup. So that's going to get soldered just like so. Let me go ahead and tin these first. I think what I'm going to do, because the jack and the pickup get soldered on the same lug, let me tin the cable that goes to the jack and attach them together first. Put a little dot of solder in each one of these. Okay, the ground's soldered right here. The white one is the pickup, goes on the end, and then this clear one goes in the middle. That should be it for this harness. Let me hook up the jack and make sure this is working. Now I got everything mounted to the underside of this pick guard, and I got to feed this wire through the body and come out where the end pin jack is. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this guitar string, feed it through the hole, and try to find it in there. I'm going to put a piece of tape around it. Now I've got it coming out this side. Grab it. Stay right there. Now we got the jack here. Let's go ahead and solder this on. And we just thread this in here. Probably should do kind of a I don't know what you call it. I'm just reverse winding it so when I thread this in, it doesn't get all twisted up inside the guitar. Not too bad anyway. Now let me go ahead and mount the pick guard, get the strings on here, and see how it plays.